Now I should be ready, right? All right. We should be all the way good. But I'm gonna see what's happening here. Uh okay, so I need to change this to so I'm up with the volume. Let me see. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, I'm good. I'm live. I'm ready. Let's go live. And we should be live. We should be funked up right now on the broadcast tip. You know what I'm saying? And I do believe that we should be good. Let's see what's happening. What type of Let's see what type of view we get. Looks like we rocking. And we're back. We should be. Let's see. We should be. Looks like we rocking. Ha! We're back. 100% back. We funked up. It's 6:17 a.m. in the Midwest. You know what I mean? I'm just here for a little bit, for a little session, and then I'm gonna get back to my residence. But what we doing here is we funking out on some heavy, heavy shit, man. And it's gonna be different. This is the most talking that you're gonna see or hear of me, today during this particular funked up broadcast that we doing here right now. Pay no mind to what I'm doing right now, but because I want to start fresh. So again, this is the most talking you're gonna hear me do. What I want you to do for all my Apple, Mac, right, users, if you look down here on your toolbar, you don't see the little guitar icon, right? You want to go right here to this thing, the launch pad. You want to click on that, and then you want to scroll through your menu till you see this little motherfucker right here. And then what you want to do, you want to click on it, and it'll bring you up to this. Okay, not that. But what it'll do is it'll bring you up to this particular option right here. Okay? This is the empty project template. And what we want to do is we can double click this, or we could go to choose. And since we're down here, choose, let's go choose. Brings us to this menu here. We're going to be rocking out with MIDI instruments. So let's double click on that. Hold on a second. I don't want no radiation buzz all in my broadcast here. And so now what you want to do is it brings you to this template. All of the tracks are defaulted to electric piano, classic electric piano, so don't trip about that. All right. Now what you want to do is you want to add tracks. So you go up to this little plus symbol. I'm going to leave it sitting there for a hot second just so that right there, you see how it says add tracks? You click on that, it brings you right back to the same menu that we just came from. So we want to double click on MIDI. And the reason why you want to do this right here, what I'm doing, is you want to arm yourself with enough tracks so that while you're doing your thing, you won't have no interruptions in your funk flow, see? So I do this all the time. I suggest all you creatives out there do it as well. Everybody has a method to their madness. This is one of mine, you know. And again, you arm yourself with over the amount that you think you'll need because you just never know where the funk gonna go while you funkin', see? You know, and as well, I want to say, as far as the word funk, right? Funk ain't just whoa, 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 wow, 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 wow. It ain't just that, all right? Funkin' and funk is a feel, okay, that you, and it comes in it can be in many different textures. You can do a straightforward groove that's funkin' because it's about the feel. You know what I'm saying? So, not to get all on the soapbox about that, but I just wanted to explain that when you hear me say that word. So dig it. We're going to start here at the bottom. That's one track. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I got a thing about having even numbers, man. So I'm going to delete this track and we're going to make it 16 tracks, okay? 16 tracks and we ready to rock now. But not just yet. Because what we want to do is we want to set up the cycle range, which is right here in this grayed out area. Okay, you see that little that little title bar? Cycle range. Okay, you want to click that gray area and make it like that orange color or whatever it is. And then I like to stretch my shits out at the minimum of 8 bars. At the minimum. You know, again, everybody got a method to their madness. And again, this is one of mine. So minimum 8 bars. And then you want to pick the tempo of the track, how fast or slow you want it to go, which is right here. See here? This is the tempo area. Now what you could do is, you see how the cursor changes into them little up and down joints? You can click once in there, and if you move it up, the numbers go up. And if you move it down, the numbers go down. Okay, so normally I'm a 90-ish, 100-ish, you know, sometime even mid 80s, depending on, you know, what my heartbeat is telling me, you know, but I just don't know, because a big part of Funkin' in the AM is just doing your thing, you know, unhinged and right off the cuff, you know what I mean? So let's see where we go. Now, we're going to go over here to the first track, and then another method to my madness is I usually like to start with the drums first, okay? So here we are. We are at this menu here of all the pianos, because that's defaulted, as you can see. When I go to each one of these tracks, they all stay the same. You know what I mean? So boom, what we want to do is we want to slide this bar over to the left. This brings us to the menu of every instrument umbrella that's on here. All right, so let's go to electronic drum kit and let's just see what we can get. Like, you know, normally I like to do stuff when you funkin'. I'm gonna say that when you funkin' in the AM or in the PM, whenever you funkin'. A good thing about funkin' is doing some shit that you ain't never done before, because, you know, you'll find a pocket. You'll find a pocket. You know what I'm saying? And you get comfortable there. And I'm speaking through experience. Some people just ride it out. I tend to get bored after a while. You know what I'm saying? In that pocket, because I have mastered the feel and how to do it and so forth. You understand? So I always like to keep my chops up kind of fresh and new. Keep the blade sharp on both sides. And find different types of kits and sounds that I've never done. like that kick. Word up. Oh yeah, I like this kid right here. This is dope. Let's see what we rocking at. Let's take it a little slower, man. I'm just kind of, I don't know. And again, the purpose of this whole podcast, right, is to show you and say to you, do the shit off the cuff. All right, do it off the cuff, man. And then you'll be dope. You be rocking out and you be cool and shit. Damn, you know what? I think I gotta. What the hell is that noise upstairs? Let me. I need to run upstairs to the building real quick. So hold tight 1 second. I will. Leave you a little something for a second. Just to. Yeah. Just had to take care of a couple of things real quick. Sorry to leave you waiting, you know what I'm saying? But fuck it, it is what it is. Oh, shit. Let's take that up to a 92. All right, see. All right, hold up. Let me yeah, that's up. Yeah. I think we should be good. Yeah, oh, here it is. Hold on, let me see something here. Yo. Yeah, we should be good right about there. Okay. One more time. Whoa. How did it? old school 80s feel. At least that's what I think it sounds like. All right, now check this out. This is where we get into the shits and giggles category segment of the show that I call shits and giggles, right? Now, quantizing is a cool tool. I don't want you to think that I'm talking shit about it. I'm more of a human rhythm dude, though. You know what I'm saying? I love and I enjoy the perfect imperfections about human rhythm, right? But just depending on the field that you want to kind of go for, whatever. So, what we're going to do is quantize this track, okay? We're going to quantize it, and you're going to notice the difference in how it sounds. Also, I want you to pay attention to what quantizing, you can actually see it working in real time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow this up, and then I want you to pay attention. I'm going to click it, and I'm going to give you a stronger view at the bottom. All right, look at all of these notes down here. This is what I just played. This is this magnified, okay? Now, what I can do is quantize it. We're going to highlight it by clicking on it once. You hit the right click if you have that on your menu. Go into the menu, find the quantize at the bottom, get the drop-down menu, and let's go for a 16th note. Now, watch. And look at all of these markings here. They're going to shift more than likely to the left. So let's see what's happening. You see that? Now I'm going to undo it. What you heard off the cuff was my rhythm, my human rhythm, and how I played it at that moment. Now you see, let me blow this up down here so you can see exactly further what I'm talking about. You can see my kick drums are not perfectly on the one exactly because there's a space there. I could drag that and put it right there, okay? But now, let's quantize it. And you're going to see it move and everything's going to be perfectly aligned. Wait, what the fucking blood clot happened here? Okay, redo parameter change. So here we go. Watch this. You see that? It put everything on the marker and makes it sound exactly perfect according to the grid of this computer's program. You see what I'm saying? Look at all of that. It's directly on. Let's undo it again just so you can see it and redo it. That's what I played. It's not directly on there, on the markers. Let's redo it and you'll see it. Boom. Everything is there. So now let's listen to it. I like it. I mean, I like it. But now, let's undo that. And let's go and let's try to quantize it again. And this time, we're going to go into the swing presets. Okay? So let's do that again. Let's right click on it, bring the menu out. Quantize it, bring it down to the triplets menu. I'm sorry, the swing menu. And let's swing it at an A. Wait. Okay, yeah, that's what I played. Okay, perfect. Let's swing it. Let's take it to an A. 16th A. Pretty good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Uh, it's great, right? Now let's just for the sake of this shit, because I mean I kind of dig that right there, A. You know. Now let's try to go. Let's do it at B. Go in your menu, quantize, bring it down to the 16th swing. Let's go B. Let's see how that sounds. Not bad at all. So far, I haven't heard anything that I would say sounds garbage. Damn. Something in the air. Sounds great, right? Now, let's undo that. Let's go to C. Right click, quantize, swing menu presets, right? Let's go to C. Now, if you notice, as I go down the menu, it's putting a little less strict emphasis or influence on what I did. It's slightly changing it, but it's bringing it and aligning it more so for how I naturally played it. So just pay attention to it now. We're on C. Yeah. I mean, hey, you know. Now, also want to say that when I do get into this quantized thing, right? Let's undo it, and we're gonna try to go down to D. When I do this quantized thing, what I do notice is that for the type of joints that my swing natural human feel that I put on it, I put swing on it already. And what I notice is when I use this program, C and D usually work, you know, in terms of making it sound exactly what I would intend it for it to sound like, I guess. Now, check this out. Let's take it back. Ghost in the Machine. Hey, I mean, I think it sounds great. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to keep it. All right. If you look back on a couple of videos, you know, it's been times where, like I say, the quantize can be your friend sometime, you know, and sometime it don't work. Just depend on how you played it first. And then it's going to manipulate and so forth what you did. perfect it or make it not perfected in terms of how you want it to sound. So that's why I say I wasn't talking shit about the quantize when I say the shits and giggles part. All right. But I am a human rhythm guy, though. You know what I'm saying? Huh. Very interesting track so far. Very interesting. You know what? I'm curious to see what it'll sound like at E. Let's oh, let me undo that. Undo that. All right. So it's back to where I played it. And then I want to always put fresh quantizers on top. I don't want to quantize on top of a quantize. We were on D, so let's go E. And also, just to show you, we could do the same thing down here. Okay? When you blow the track up. So damn, E is even better. Fucking A, man. This is dope. Okay, now let's try it again on F. Word. Let's see what F sound like. Yeah, it's tightening the kicks. Yep. Fuck. I like that, man. I like that. I mean, so because I like it and I said I was going to keep it, I'm going to copy this. All right? Copy this first drum track and I'm going to add density to it by doubling it. Okay? So again, I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go to this track here and I'm going to go to the drum menu. And I'm going to find this mixed up. And I'm going to assign it. And then I'm going to paste it. Right click, paste. There you go. Now, listen to it now. Let's mute this track just so you can hear how it sounded before. Now watch this. Night and day difference, right? Okay. So now what you want to do is, from that point forward, you can add all your little rhythmic doodads in here and so forth, to bring a difference to the track. Because that, unless you want to do this same thing the whole time for 8 bars, then, that's on you. But I like to kind of groove it out and fuck with it and make it sound different and shit like that. So, let's see. I'm gonna go and do a bass line, man. Bass lines are always like real. A bass line is like the top or the bottom. No, that's like the top bread of a sandwich. The drums is like the bottom bread all the other instruments in the middle of them shits is the meat of the sandwich. And the bass and the drummer kind of, coincide with one another, you know, whoa. See what we doing here. Let's see what we doing. And it'll be real groovy if we would assign it to the third track and then go back to the bass and then load it up and play it like that. Cause I done forgot what that was. What was that? That was undo paste, undo low patch. Oh shit. No. No. Hey man, hold tight. What the fuck is going on here? What's going on with my history? Sometime this happen, man. Y'all seeing this in real time. When you go to the edit, you supposed to be able to redo and undo, and now I can't redo what I just undid. Okay, redo load patch. Fuck. Redo paste. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so that was pressure, shake, bass. So undo. No. Undo. Undo load patch. Undo load patch. There we go. So now, I'm sorry to take y'all through that. I had to figure out why the history was all jammed up there. Okay, so pressure shake bass. That's what that was. I like that.